Praise the Lord, my dear friends, and welcome to each one of you to a message which I will share with you. It's about Jesus being born in a stable. And why did Jesus have to be born in a stable, the King of Kings? Now let us see what the Bible talks about. In Luke chapter 2, verse 7, we will read, "And she gave birth to her first son, and wrapped him in bands of cloth, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn." Yes, at that time Bethlehem was overcrowded because all the citizens of the Roman Empire had to go to their own towns to register, because a census was being done that time, was taken, and it was issued by Caesar Augustus at that time. So Joseph, being from Bethlehem, he had to take Mary along with him and go to Bethlehem. And at that time she was pregnant and Jesus was about to be born, and so it was a very difficult journey for them. And then they needed a place to rest also, because it was time for Jesus to be born. But you see, they went from one inn to the other, because it was written there was no place for them at the inn. But they didn't just visit one inn, but they visited a number of inns, and they all refused and said no place and no place. Ultimately, one innkeeper just very carelessly just didn't even look at who he was talking to, because he was so busy with his work. He just told them, "Okay, you go to that stable which is nearby, and if you want you can rest over there." Very roughly just told them like that, but they had no other choice. On that cold dark night, they had to go to that stable. And we know it's a stable because it's written in verse 16. It's written, "So they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the child lying in the manger." Manger is found in the stable where the domestic animals are kept, like donkey and cow and all the little bigger sized animals, and they eat from that manger. It's like a wooden box. So Jesus was laid in the manger because it was such a cold, the floor was also so cold, he had to lie on the straw. That's what we do in the crib when we make. But now imagine we are the innkeepers or the people, and Jesus is coming now, asking us, "Please let me come, give me a place, I want to be born, give me room in your heart." Do we have room for him in our hearts? That's a very big question we need to ask ourselves. Yes, sometimes we hear that knock, knock. Jesus is knocking, "Open the door, I want to come, I want to be born in your heart." But we say, no room, please wait, my house is getting decorated, or we are just getting whitewashed, our house is getting whitewashed, there's no place there, please don't come now, we will call you later. But then by the time we call him, he'll be gone from there. Sometime we'll hear, "Knock, knock." Yes, no, please don't come now. We are very busy making our cake and cutting the fruits and things like that. Please don't come now. We are very busy. So this is the attitude we all have. But Jesus wants, yes, celebration is good. Jesus is not against celebrations. Jesus wants to be involved in that celebration. We need to allow him. We need to offer it to him. We need to pray, but not spend more time in Christmas preparations, decorations, shopping, gifts and this and that. Less time for God, less time for prayer, less time for meditation on the Word of God. Time is going. When will we spend more time with the Lord? Then only he will come. He wants to be born in our hearts. He wants our heart. That's his places. The manger is our heart. And if we allow him to be born in the heart, all other things will follow. Because he is the creator. He is the giver of everything. He will give everything. He'll give you double joy if we allow him to enter our hearts and be born into our hearts. So recently even I had gone to the market to purchase things and all, but I didn't go without praying, without asking the Lord to guide me and take me around. And the Lord took me and He reminded me. I made a list of things that I needed to buy. I was nearly missing out some things, and He was telling me, go buy that, go to this flower range and get the flowers you needed, or go to the baking place where they sell all the molds and all, go and get that, because those were in my list and I was just missing those things because I took Him along. I was praising Him and thanking Him as I was going, and He was also enjoying with me, and He was reminding me like a friend, and He gave me such nice things. Even when I was walking on the Free School street side pavement where they sell all the decorations, He took me to a nice shop from where I could buy decorations at a very reasonable price. I've never gone to that place before, but He had such beautiful decorations, and I got those few decorations I needed, and the Lord showed me this place. If we celebrate with Jesus, not forgetting Him and telling Him, stay outside, don't come in now, then maybe we'll have everything, but there will be some kind of emptiness. We will still crave for this and that and that, the other. But if we have Him, come Lord, come, I'm going to do this, be a part of it, be the center of this celebration. Come along with me. And also, we must also give to others. Like we think we plan such expensive clothes for ourselves, we plan such expensive parties, Christmas parties, but does our heart have that compassion for the lesser fortunate? For example, the street children. Can we give them also some things? They cannot give anything in return. We give goodie bags or baskets, Christmas baskets to friends. Then we get that back in return. They also give us. But we must give to people who cannot give us anything back. Give some few sweets and cake and things like that to the street children. They'll be so happy. Make a call to some elderly relative who's feeling so lonely this Christmas. They have no one. Make a visit there. That will be making Jesus so happy. He came into the world for all this. He came to show us the right way. And if we are not going to have this within our celebration, then the Christmas celebration is not complete. So I don't want to make a very long speech on this, but I just wanted to share my own experience, how I'm not doing too much, but the Lord is with me, and He's guiding me and He's helping me in doing the small little celebrations, but is bringing me so much joy. And also sharing our joys with our neighbors. They may not be our faith, but we can still share the joy with them. We can call them into our homes when we are having Christmas carols. They can be a part of that also. They will be so happy. So on this note, God bless each one of you.